Dear students, in this presentation we are going to discuss about topological sorting. As we know, what is sorting? The term sorting denotes the arrangement. The term sorting denotes the arrangement. Topology means a set of vertices. Topological sorting is an arrangement of vertices in linear order. That means topological sorting is a linear ordering of vertices. So now in this presentation we discuss how to arrange the vertices in linear ordering. Just let us consider this graph as an example. So this is directed acyclic graph. Directed graph means the graph having directed edges. That's why it is called as directed graph. Acyclic means there is no cycles. So it is a directed acyclic graph. So how many vertices are there in this graph? There are 5 vertices are there, A, B, C, D, E, and there are many number of directed edges are there. Now, how to achieve the topological sorting? Based on the concept of in degrees. What is in degree? In degree means for any vertices there will be a incoming edges and outgoing edges. The incoming edges are called in degree. Degree means number, the number of incoming edges, and out degree means the number of outgoing edges. Suppose in this graph, if I consider the vertex A, the vertex A doesn't have any incoming edges, so in degree is 0, and vertex B having only one incoming edges. That incoming edges is coming from vertex number A, so vertex B having only one incoming edge, and vertex number C having two incoming edges. One edge is coming from vertex A and another edge is coming from vertex B. Hence the vertex C is having two incoming edges. Vertex D is also having two incoming edges. One is coming from B and another one is coming from A. Vertex E is also having two in degree. The in degree is 2. That means vertex E also having two incoming edges. One is coming from C and another one is coming from D. So to achieve or to accomplish topological sorting, first we have to compute the in degree of each vertices. Then in step number 2, we have to remove the vertex A. Why we need to remove the vertex A? Because if you observe the previous graph representation, vertex A is having 0 number of incoming edges. That means the in degree of vertex A is 0. So that is the reason we have to remove vertex A. We have to remove vertex A. Yes, that is the reason we have removed vertex A from the given graph. So vertex A is the first vertex is coming out of the graph. Then after removing the vertices, update the graph. Update the graph means update the new vertices. See, once we remove the vertex, we have to remove the edges also. We have to remove the associated edges also. That means if you observe the previous graph, the in degree of vertex A is 0, and the A vertex A is associated with the two edges. One edges is from A to B and another edge is from A to C. See, once we remove vertex A, we have to remove the associated edges also. So here we have successfully we have removed vertex A and we have removed associated edges also. Then update the graph. Update the graph means update the new values for in degrees. So now the updated values are, now the vertex B is doesn't have any incoming edges, so in degree of vertex B is 0. The vertex C is having only one incoming edge, so in degree of vertex C is 1. Vertex D is also having only one incoming edge, so in degree of vertex D is also 1. The vertex E having two incoming edges, so the in degree of vertex E is 2. Now in this graph, which vertex we have to remove? Now according to the in degrees, degree means the number of incoming edges. Based on that, we have to remove the vertex. So now we have to remove vertex B because the vertex B is having 0 number of incoming edges. That means in degree of vertex B is 0. So next step, we have to remove the vertex B from the graph. Once we remove vertex B, we have to remove the edges also. Edges means the edges which are associated with vertex B. So we have to remove those edges also. So we have to remove the edge from B to C and we have to remove the edge from B to D. Next, see the updated graph. Now, after removing vertex B and its associated edges, we have only three vertices. We have at present we have only three vertices, C, D, E, C, D, E. But ordering is first we have removed vertex A, then we have removed vertex B. So maintain the orderings, first A, then B. Now we have in the graph, now at present we have only three vertices, those are C, D, E. Now in the step number 3, as I told earlier, in each step update the graph with the new values. So now compute the in degree of each node. The vertex number C doesn't have any in degrees, doesn't have any incoming edges, so the in degree of vertex C is 0. The vertex D is also doesn't have any incoming edges, so the in degree of vertex D is also 0. The vertex E is having two incoming edges, so in degree of vertex E is 2. Now according to the in degree concept, now we have two possibilities. One is either we can remove C or we can remove D. Both are possible, but we cannot remove both vertices at the same time. We have to remove one by one. Now we have two possibilities. Either we can remove vertex C or vertex D. So choice is ours. So in my case, we'll remove vertex C. So now, yes, we have two possibilities. Let us consider the case 1 and case 2. Suppose if I remove the C, suppose if I remove the vertex number C, as I told earlier, once we remove the vertices, once we remove the vertex, we have to remove the edges also, associated edges also. Yes, there is an edge from C to E, we have to remove that one also. Suppose if I remove D, there is an edge from D to E, we have to remove that edge also. So now we have two cases, case number 1 and case number 2. In case number 1, we have removed vertex C. So observe the orderings in the bottom line. The A, B, C. first we have removed A, then B, then C. In the case number 1, we have only two vertices, one is D and another one is E. In the case number 2, we have removed vertex D. In this presentation, I have demonstrated both. What happens if I delete C? What happens if I delete D? I have demonstrated both. So in a case number 1, I have removed C. In the case number 2, I have removed D. That's it. Then up in the bottom area, you observe the linear ordering of vertices. First, in the case number 1, first we have removed A, then B, then C. In the case number 2, first we have removed A, then B, then D. So now, after removing either C or D, in case number 1, we have only two vertices, D and E. So D doesn't have any incoming edges, so the in degree of vertex D is 0. The vertex E is having only one edge, so the in degree of vertex E is 1. In case number 2, we have removed a vertex D and its associated edges, so now at present we have only two vertices, C and E. The in degree of C is 0 because C doesn't have any incoming edges. The vertex E is having only one incoming edges, so only one incoming edge, so the in degree of vertex E is 1. So in the last step, after removing see, in this case, in a case number 1, so we can remove D because D is having the in degree of D is 0. After removing D, there will be only one vertex, that is E. So first we can remove D, then we can remove E. But in case number 2, the in degree of vertex C is 0, so first we can remove C, then there will be only one vertex, that is E. At the end, remove E also. So the linear ordering is observe the bottom area. A, in the case number 1, A, B, C, D, E. In the case number 2, first we have removed A, then B, then D, then C, then E. See, what we are observing, what we can conclude that a directed acyclic graph can have a more number of linear orderings. A directed acyclic graph can have a more number of, more means more than one. So more than one, we can expect more than one linear ordering of vertices. So this is the concept. Conclusion, in this presentation, what I have taken the example, in that example we can expect two kinds of topological orderings. First one is ABCDE and second one is ABDCE. So the conclusion is topological sorting is kind of sorting method which works based on the principle of in degree. In degree means the number of incoming edges. So the definition of topological sorting is it is a linear ordering of vertices. It requires a directed acyclic graph. A directed acyclic graph can have more than one linear ordering of vertices. So thank you.